Hello and welcome. It's Mitchell here. So, yes, I would like to talk about PlayStation support, Xbox support, Mojang support, and how bad Minecraft horrible support really is. Um, okay, so we're gonna start off with um, a while back. I had purchased a hard copy version of this game that came with, like extra DLC and uh, Minecraft tokens. So I used that code. There's a PlayStation 4 version again. I used that code, okay, and I got everything except for the tokens. Still don't have those tokens. Now they said when I called, well, I didn't even call Mojang. I had to talk to them online. Because some freaking places you just have to talk to like a live agent, so you don't have much of a choice. Because they don't all just allow for calling. So the thing about it is, okay, sorry about that. Alarm was going off. Okay, so I ended up buying that game, hard copy again. Um, I used the code, which only worked on PlayStation. Um, and I didn't get the tokens. Like I was saying, I didn't get the tokens. Got everything except for the tokens. So I talked to Mojang. They said, "Well, you got to talk to Sony, the PlayStation support." Okay. I talked to them. They said since it wasn't purchased through the PlayStation Store or anything, that they couldn't do anything about it. I'm sitting here thinking, but it's a PlayStation code. Hmm. Then they said, well, you just have to talk to Mojang. I did. Then they told me, well, talk to Microsoft then. I talked to Microsoft. They said, we got to talk to Mojang. I talked to them again. They said, we don't know why they say that. Okay. So I still never got that 700 freaking, I think it was, I believe it was 700 Minecraft tokens. I believe is what it was, which is actually quite a bit if you think about it. I mean, it is and it ain't. Um, but when you pay extra money to get all this extra stuff, you kind of expect to get it all, you know. Um, well, anyways, uh, I I have the problem with Xbox. Like Phil Spencer, I think it was, who said that it's not just the sales of Xbox, it's also the player base. Okay, I want to bring this up real quick, but it's not the player base. The reason why I say it's not the player base is because you have to make multiple Xbox accounts just to freaking do crossplay on one game. So, Minecraft, as an example, I have to use an entirely different Xbox account on my PlayStation version of the game than what I do on my Xbox version of the game, which I don't have an Xbox at the moment. So, um, and then if you're on Nintendo Switch, obviously you would have to make another account, another Microsoft Xbox account. Okay, so here's the funny thing about their support when it comes to that specifically. So they can sit there and say that it's the player base that is so good. It's not. It's really not. You have to make multiple accounts just for one game. How many other games is like that? You see what I'm saying? How many other games does Microsoft have that's like that? You see what I'm saying? Now, however, when you go to, it's either Microsoft, Xbox, or Mojang, one of their supports, and they say that you can't, like, I want to take my main Xbox account that I have linked to the game, I want to take it, unlink it from the Xbox, and move it to this one, to the PlayStation one, right? Now, according to them, it's either Xbox or Mojang on their support. You can't do that. But on the game itself, you can do that, according to Mojang. So it makes no sense. It's like, wait a second. So the game itself will tell you that you can do it, but they're telling you can't do it. So which is it? Now, let me explain. So when you go to where it says sign in with a Microsoft account, if you scroll down and read, it says, because I took a picture of it, and this is exactly what it says. If you are already using an existing Microsoft account to access Minecraft on another device, so like, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, you may wish to use that account. You can only do this once per account on PlayStation Network, so please choose your Microsoft account carefully. So I tried using the one from the Xbox that I have linked. It wouldn't work. So they're basically giving people false information on the game itself and then turning around and on their support stuff, oh no, it don't work. Well, yeah, but most people's not going to go to Xbox support or Mojang support to find that out before they start playing the game, are they? No, they're going to play the game first, try to sign in, and they're going to see where it says that, and then what happens? You see what I'm saying there? So yeah, it's kind of a bunch of bullcrap. So here's the thing. It does, and see, it says signing in to a Microsoft account will permanently associate it with your current account on PlayStation Network. Okay, so right under that it says if you're already using an existing Microsoft account, which is I tried to use my main one for the PlayStation, but it wouldn't let me, and even when I unlinked it and this, that, and the other, just would not work. And it says to access the Minecraft on another device, it says if you're here, let's start over on that part. If you're already using an existing Microsoft account to access Minecraft on another device, you may wish to use that account, which is a lie. You can only do this once per account on PlayStation Network, so please choose your Microsoft account carefully. See, that's just it. They're full of crap because that is not true at all. So Mojang's putting that out there, and it's like, dude, it's not even true. And the reason why I say Mojang is because, well, it's on their game. Obviously, they put it there. Okay, so here's the thing. So PlayStation support says we can't do nothing because it wasn't purchased through the PlayStation Store or anything like that. And I'm like, okay, I guess it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I had to use a PlayStation code though. So why you can't do nothing about that? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Well, then yesterday I had purchased a I had purchased this, and this will not work, and it sucks. But it even tells you every time, and I've tried because I talked to Mojang support. Because the last time I talked to all three of these supports, when I had that problem with the hard copy with all that, Sony said talk to Mojang. Mojang said talk to Microsoft. Microsoft said talk to Mojang. Mojang says we don't know why. They would say that. So, it's like, really? I'm just basically getting tossed around like a rag doll at this point, right? Well, then, this time I purchased this. Now, mind you, I had to purchase it through the PlayStation Store because you have to buy like the tokens no matter what, but you have to do it through the PlayStation Store. Now, last time they said PlayStation support straight up said if it was purchased through the store or through us or whatever, we'd be able to help you. But since when I got that hard copy, since that code wasn't purchased through them, that they couldn't help me. So this time, it was purchased through them. And they told me, they said, well, did you talk to Mojang? Yeah. Did all the freaking, try to do all of the crap that would fix it. And nothing. So, um, I tried to, because they asked me, like PlayStation support asked me, did you do all the troubleshooting? I was like, yeah. And then Mojang and them, Mojang and their experts had even asked me all that already. Yeah, I did this, I did that, did this, did that, did this, did that, did this, did that, did this, did that. Yeah, I did it all. Okay, we need to talk to PlayStation support and try to get a refund. I did that. They said they couldn't help me. So wait a minute. You're telling me that it's purchased through you guys this time, and you still can't help me? Because they're saying basically, you know, they can't help me this time. They said that there's nothing they could do. I'm like, wait a second. And I told them, I said, look, the last time you guys said it wasn't purchased through you, and that's that you guys couldn't help me, and this time it is purchased through you, and you're still telling me that you can't help me. And they they just kept saying, what was it? Basically that I had purchased it, and they can't help me because there's no refund on it. Like they can't give me a refund on it because it was purchased, and when you purchase it and it goes through, apparently that's why they can't give me a refund because it was purchased and it went through. But why give people the option that if it ain't working correctly, they can get a refund if it's not true? Huh, I wonder. It's not working, is it? Let's try it again. Oh, no, okay. Let's try it again. Huh, okay. One more time. Oh, okay, nothing. So obviously it ain't working, right? So they give you the option to get a refund if it's not working properly. Well, I purchased the crap through the store, the PlayStation store, and it's not working. Hmm. That's funny how that makes sense. So, when you buy DLC or anything, and it either you have problems with it not working, uh, or anything like, yeah, I get that it was the tokens that was purchased, but obviously it's not working because you don't have a choice when it comes to, do I want to buy this? If I want to buy this, it has to be in the game, but you have to buy the crap for the game for it to work. Okay, so you're basically still buying DLC, and it obviously isn't working. And Mojang and them is the one that told me to talk to Sony about getting a refund because I went to Mojang support and it was them and their experts that had, uh, been that I've been talking to and stuff, and they were like, "Hey, you just have to try to get, you have to try to talk to Sony to get a refund because obviously Mojang isn't going to do anything. Microsoft isn't going to do anything because Microsoft will just say, "Oh, it's on PlayStation, so we can't do nothing." Because that's usually what they tell you, even though they're the ones that own the game. Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Right. Uh, let me see. Trying to find. Trying to find something on here, but it's there's so many different things. I mean, I know they even tried to uh, tell me like, hey, look, did you delete the save data and stuff, and make sure it was like saved to the cloud and all that. Yeah, I already did all that. I'm trying to find something though. But for some reason I can't find it. Hmm. Yeah, I can't find it now. I mean, I'm not the only one that has this problem because they said that I think Mojang and them stated that um, that it's a bug. They checked their like report thing or something or another, whatever the frick it was, and they had stated that uh, that it is a bug on like PS5 systems or something. And but the thing is, that's it on Xbox also. It does do it on Xbox also. So I don't know if it's just like a next gen thing or if it because I think it happened on Xbox One and PS4, but not so much on PS4 as it did Xbox. Uh, but it has happened on all of them, so I don't know if it's really a next gen thing or not. You know what I mean? Uh, Apparently, there's a similar issue on a Nintendo Switch, but I can't seem to find where. This one. Well, I talked to somebody. It was either with Mojang. I'm pretty sure it was Mojang. They're the only ones I've really been talking to lately. Uh, but one of them actually told me like, "Hey, try to get a refund." Like, you may just have to try to get a refund. Through like PlayStation, but I can't seem to freaking find it. I got so many emails and this, that, and the other. It's like, I'm trying to look through this, that, and the freaking other. So, yeah. But, uh, their Minecraft support is pretty bad because it's like playing Ring Around the Roses. You talk to PlayStation support, they tell you to talk to Mojang. Mojang says, okay, well, then talk to Microsoft because they're the ones that own it. You talk to Microsoft. Oh, no, talk to Mojang. Then you freaking talk to Mojang. We don't know why they're saying that. So, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why am I being tossed around like a rag doll right now? Like, I'm confused. Like, they just keep going around circles with me or something. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that, uh, that they do this to because, you know, these people do not like refunding anything, whether it works or not. And obviously it does not work. So, yeah. It's pretty sad. I'm gonna try one more thing and see if I can't get it to work. But I'm gonna talk to Mojang again, and I'm gonna see if maybe they can't do something for me. So yeah, I'm gonna try one more time with them goofballs. See how well that goes. But yeah, Microsoft, Xbox, PlayStation, and Mojang support just completely sucks. I mean, they do not help you for nothing. And since you know, since there's a couple technicalities to the last time that are on this one this time, because there's one thing I did. I signed out of my Microsoft account just to make sure it would actually go to my PlayStation account. I'm sure it still does, but I actually signed out of it and everything just so I knew for a fact, like, hey, whatever I get is going straight to my PlayStation account version of the game. And I did that. So this time they can't say, "Oh, well, can you make me yourself? You can't." Oh yeah. So you're telling me I got this crap on my PlayStation account, but somehow the other crap just magically went to the Xbox account? Like that? Somehow that makes sense? Like really? So yeah. Um, Let me try and get a hold of them and see how that goes. See if they can't refund me instead of trying to get me to get a refund from like PlayStation. So let's see if they can't refund me, and then I'll let you guys know what they say. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm curious now at this point. But hey, if you enjoyed this one, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you do. Please turn your post notifications on. Make sure to set them to all. Thanks for watching. Have a great and blessed day, and I'll catch you later.